president of Los Angeles Dodgers, Stan Kasten, joins us now. Stan, congratulations.
Thank you.
You were up on that stage. Kevin Burkhardt of Fox gives you the trophy. You're celebrating. The emotion of holding that up after everything I just said, the expectations, all of the injuries, did it all go through your mind with this?
This is what we work for. It's what we play for. What every person in the organization, on the field, off the field, spends their lives trying to get, and here we are. It's a tremendous feeling. As I said, I know why they call it a World Series now. This is the greatest feeling in the world.
Well, it's a great feeling, but you felt this before. Stan, you won a lot of titles, man. A lot. This guy, even before tonight, is a Hall of Famer. I mean, you think about his resume, it's been incredible. So that said, tell me about your team. How do you put this together, your front office? You know what the vision to win a championship is. What's the ingredient?
Hey, listen, hire good people, let them do their job. I swear to God, that's how I feel about everything. We have great people, starting with Andrew and Brandon, and all the way up and down, starting with Doc and the coaches, all the way up and down. And, of course, our 26 men, our 40 men, and all the kids we have below. The additions we made in mid-season, all of that, couldn't have done it without all of those things falling into place, and this year, fortunately, it did.
Well, you just mentioned the 40-man roster. You know you won this World Series with a whole bunch of great players.
Yeah.
Injury for the entire year.
Yeah.
Great pitchers, gone. Imagine if those guys come back healthy, now that they know they won and all that. What's next for the Dodgers?
Let me celebrate tonight, Pedro. Come on. I think we're going to be good again next year. How about that?
And what about the next year?
And the next year. Listen, we're the Dodgers. It's our responsibility. We're Sandy, we're Jackie, we're Fernando, and that's what we are. We accept that responsibility. We take it very seriously. We're supposed to be good and contend every year.
Congratulations in the biggest way, and continue to have success. And you do to have success in the near future.
Thank you, Pedro.
Stan, how does it feel to be able to keep your promise to the players? Because that pitch has to be getting easier and easier. Whereas with Mookie or Freddie or pitching Shohei Ohtani, you probably promised Shohei Ohtani a World Series.
I think he promised us one. Wait a second. But he lived up to everything. I said to him tonight in the locker room, I looked at him and said, you made a good decision, right? And so did we. I don't think you have to work hard to sell the Dodgers, because we are all the history and we're also all of the future. I'm very proud of the organization.
Hey, Stan, I got to ask you about Shohei a little bit. I mean, he's got a whole nother country that are wearing Dodger gear. What has he meant to not just the Dodgers, but to baseball?
Tonight, I thanked everyone, but I also said we're bringing this home for our fans in L.A., our fans around the country, our fans in Japan and around the world. And he contributed as much to that as anyone ever has.
Incredible.
Now, we've been talking forever. We're watching him throw bullpens from July on, and we're going, he's going to close out the World Series.
We thought about just to play around with you guys in between his at-bats, maybe have a catch in the bullpen. What would you guys have done? Just having a catch.
I would go cuckoo banana.
We thought about doing that.
I'm telling you what, the big three you signed, they're not just great players, they got grit. You got Freddie Freeman fighting through a bad ankle. You got Shohei fighting through a bad shoulder. You got Mookie Betts fighting away from a bad fan in right field. These guys are gritty, man. They're not just superstars.
Character, and all the way through the organization. Let's not forget Kershaw, who was our shining light of our pitching staff. Everything he has represented and continues to represent. Like I said, I couldn't be prouder.
We come scoring 5 runs, and then I thought we had a shot.
Now,
the stadium got quiet, and we got wrapped up and was high-fiving. And emotion, we got emotional now, and that really helped us.
So did you call Walker and say, you know what, you better get ready? You better be ready?
Dave has done an amazing job.
Hasn't he?
I think this is the best. He should be manager of the year, also manager of these players. Every move has been great, and that Walker move, outstanding.
Magic, tell us a little bit, when you bring so many stars into one clubhouse, that doesn't automatically create a championship. What is it about the individuals that you have here that makes them winning players and makes them come together to win a championship?
Because they all left their ego at the door and said, let's play as a team. And then Dave brought everybody together, right? The captain of the ship. And everybody just played their role. You got to give, Shohei was just one of the guys. Even though the best baseball player in the world, he's just one of the guys. And I think we got great leadership. When you have Kershaw, you have these guys, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts. All these guys are saying, hey, we know we great. We used to be MVPs, but now only thing we want to do is win a championship.
Now, Magic, I'm looking around and see all these Dodger fans, and ain't nobody got that jacket.
They can't have this one. They can't have this one. This is special. Hell, you already know what time it is. And now, this time, we get a parade.
Oh, yeah.
See, we get a parade. So, Dodger Nation, get ready, baby, because we're going to party.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Magic, you've always been a champion.
Yes, sir.
From your early days until now. President of the team and getting another trophy. Are you going to build another house to put all the trophies that you got and all them rings?
I know. I got 15 World Championship rings now, and what a blessing. And so I'm going to, my trophy case going to get a little bit bigger. But you know what? This team all season long with the expectations, the pressure, because everybody said they're supposed to win. Well, you know what? They did it. And thank all of you, because I told Harold yesterday, the other day, I said, I watch you guys
every night.
So thank you guys.
Yeah.
You're the best,
Thank you,
Magic Johnson. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Champions, they love watching championships. Billie Jean King, what a comeback. Full team effort. Congrats to the Dodgers, who are World Series champions. She knows a thing or two about titles. What, 39 Grand Slam titles? Is that all?
That's it, man.
What's wrong with me? I could have done so much better. No, anyway, it's been unbelievable watching. I mean, since Ilana and I have been owners, we've been trying to go as many games as we can to the Dodgers, and we're still working full time, so it's hard. But it's just amazing what they did this year, because they just kept coming back from injuries and kept fighting, and the way they were disciplined at the plate with the pitching. I thought, they didn't swing at a lot of bad pitches, so I'm thinking that's great. And then the pitching got just well enough, and then Bueller coming in at the end. I was just talking to his mom, Karen, and his sister, Bella, and how hard he's worked this year. He's had 2 Tommy Johns, so he's been through a lot. And so just to see him, and that ball was moving, it was flying, and he had everything going his way. So, I mean, you could just see it. I watch TV and I watch live, watch TV, watch live. No, but you could just see the ball moving so much, and you knew that when Dave put him in, that this was like, I need you to finish. It wasn't like, let's see how we can do. No, it's finished.
I got to ask you, they're down 5-0. The fighter, Billie Jean King, what were you screaming from up in your raft?
I just kept saying, just take one ball at a time, one moment at a time. We've all been in this situation. You're not out until you're out. So in tennis, we say we're not out until we're shaking hands at the net. It's the same. It's similar here. So the most important thing is to stay in the now all the time. Don't give up. Never, ever give up.
Fired me up.
I feel like you have a lot of organizations out there who are trying to be championship organizations, but it seems like there is something that separates the Dodgers from everybody else. What do you think that is?
I think it starts with the front office. Every great sports team has a great front office, and Mark Walter brought us in, and I think he wants more women involved. We're gay. I mean, he wants the whole 9 yards. Plus all the other, and I think Stan Kasten is an unbelievable president. He knows how to get things done. We did a women's ice hockey league this year, and Stan had